Revved Up! Revved Up, where the preaching is clear, concise, convicting, and quality.
All right, hey there, welcome to Revved Up with me, the Reverend D-Ray Montgomery, or some like to call me D-Ray. Not everybody calls me that. Some people just call me Buddy. Mostly that's the people who are yelling at me when on the freeway. There's a lot of folks that are yelling, "Get out of the way, buddy." I do sometimes. But anyway, a lot of you might be new to our web home here. This is a brand new program that we're putting together. Me and Ronnie here, he's kind of my, what would you call yourself there? He's like my sidekick. He's like my Tonto. Except he's not. He isn't Native American. He's white. But I have been a reverend now for many years and have loved it. It's been a very rewarding time. But one thing that happens quite frequently is I'm in the business of working with people, and helping them understand spiritual matters. On a given day, I might talk to 10 or 20 people about questions they have. And they'll say, D-Ray, how come we have to read this? Or why do we have to wear this kind of thing? Or what's that WWJD all about? Or whatever. And I don't mind answering their questions so much. The problem is that you find in the course of a day, 10 or 12 people might ask the very same questions. They can't come up with something unique to ask me. They want to ask me the same stuff. It's almost like they got together in advance, and said, hey, let's all ask D-Ray this or that. And to be honest with you, I get a little tired of saying the same things again and again. So all that to say, I was together with Ronnie here, who owns this pretty fancy video camera. At the time, we were playing some Settlers of Catan. It's a board game for grown-ups, and we were playing that, and we were talking about how maybe we should try and, maybe do something about it. He suggested that we could film a website, or of course they call them podcasts. I might prefer to call it a Godcast. We decided we get together and film these things, little short answers to folks' questions. And the cool thing about this is that if you're one of those, I won't call you stupid, let's say ignorant, then you can listen to my reply, and if you don't get it, you just play the video again until you get it. We're hoping in some little way to preclude my having to have redundant conversations with the ignorant. That's kind of what this whole thing is about, is to sort of avoid that. That way I can limit my conversations with folks to the unique or the interesting or the people who are physically attractive or whatever. And we're not going to try and claim that we know everything. Obviously there's a lot of stuff we don't know. For instance, I don't really know much about international exports and imports, but if it's about religious stuff, well, I probably know the answer to that. So that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to take questions from folks, and then I'm going to do my best to try and shed some theological light into their dark lives.